How does unresolved trauma impact sleep patterns, and what are the most common sleep disturbances survivors experience?
So the the two kind of, I guess, the two most common sleep disorders that people with who've been through traumatic experiences will suffer with will be insomnia, which is incredibly common in the general population, but particularly so for anybody who has suffered trauma. And insomnia is all it is a difficulty in falling asleep or difficulty in staying asleep. It's
Yeah.
just a dissatisfaction with your sleep pattern. So
Mhm.
insomnia is incredibly common in the general population anyway, but more so in people who have experienced trauma. Um, the other one, it's not classified as a sleep disorder, but post-traumatic stress disorder, whether that be classic PTSD
Mhm.
that has been described for several decades, or complex PTSD, which is something that the medical world is really kind of starting to get to grips with more
Finally.
recently. Um, a big feature of both of them is sleep related symptoms, so difficulty sleeping, recurrent nightmares. Nightmares themselves are a sleep disorder, so recurrent nightmare disorder is a sleep disorder as well. So those would really be the three common ones that
Mhm.
people who've been through trauma will experience, and they're all very very treatable. That's the important thing. There are millions and millions of people out there who are living with poor sleep and sleep
Mhm.
disorders because they don't think anything can be done about it.
Mhm.
And perhaps they've been to see a doctor who wasn't educated um, properly in sleep, because most of them aren't, even to this day, and aren't aware of some of the treatments. And I don't mean drug treatments here. I mean non medication treatments
Ah,
that
that's
are
wonderful.
really really effective for different sleep disorders. So that's one of the real kind of key messages that I want people to take home, is that if you are living with long term sleeping problems, even if it's been 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, they are still very, very fixable if you see a sleep specialist. So I really kind of, I really, really hope that people can come out and speak to somebody about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a couple friends who actually, one friend, she barely sleeps at night. And she's never gone to a doctor. She's never done anything about it. She just kind of like copes with it. And
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, it really, it can destroy people's quality of life. They
Yeah.
really, really has a profound impact on how they function and what they can do from day to day. And one of the, probably the most common kind of feedback statement we get at the Sleep Project, because we ask everybody, everyone who's been through our kind of programs and things, we ask them for feedback, and probably the single most common feedback statement is, "You have changed my life." Because
Oh.
sleep problems are, they really do significantly impair someone's
Mhm.
quality of life,
Mhm.
and they are so treatable and fixable that you can change someone's life. You can transform their life by addressing their sleep problems. So I really, really do hope that listeners who have suffered with sleep problems for a long time do come forward and seek help from a sleep specialist.
And I hope they recognize that it's a sleep problem because, like with my friend, she's just done this for so many years. She doesn't see it as a she sees it as a problem, but not a problem to go and get it resolved and
Yeah,
how it affects their life. And so you do it for so long, it just you don't even realize that, oh, it's a sleep problem and
yeah,
I need to do something about it and that it's not good for my body.
yeah, yeah.